Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm looking at a remaster of a really old game, Turok Dinosaur Hunter. It's available now on PC via Steam and consoles. It's priced at around about $14.99. However, you can find it on sale quite often. If you're up for some jungle FPS mayhem with dinos and demons, well, strap in. If like me, like to save money on your games, I will add my Green Man Gaming link in the comments and description, and you could save a load of money on a load of games, plus it helps the channel out. In Turok, you play as Talset, a time-travelling warrior trapped in the Lost Land, hunting for the 8 fragments of the powerful Chronoscepter to stop the campaigner from ruining reality. It blends comic book fantasy with run-and-gun mechanics in a wild jungle world. Yes, this game came out ages ago on the N64. I was always more of a Sega player in them days, so it was a game I never checked out originally. Now let's talk a little bit how the game works. This is a retro exploration heavy FPS. You start in a hub and you got a portal into dense levels filled with keys, relics and dinosaurs. Think Doom mixed with Mario or something like that. There is so much platforming. Like most areas require you to be jumping around some sort of puzzle. It's mainly pretty decent. The platform's not great, but it's okay. It's quite forgiving at times as well. And usually if you fall, even into lava, you'll be able to get back out of it. You've got to remember this game kind of came out in an era when first-person shooters were trying to define what they wanted to be. So it's just like this really weird mix of games. Weapons-wise, you have a range from a bow to a knife to shotguns to assault rifles. Ammo is pretty scarce though. Accuracy does kind of matter weirdly, and working out which weapon is best to use in the situation to make that scarce ammo kind of work to your advantage is key. The ammo is really weird though. You don't really load, you just kind of shoot until it's empty. Again, one of them FPS mechanics they were just kind of working out at the time. You do have different ammo types though, which is pretty cool to see in the game. So say like shotgun might have normal ammo and explosive ammo. The combat in the game, as you'd expect, is pretty basic. AI, it's average at best, but what's really annoying is like even the humans run around like Usain Bolt, like they're flying around in circles, they're going everywhere and you're trying to shoot them and you can't. It's really annoying. And also there's teleporting enemies, like you'll just be standing there, then an enemy will teleport behind you. These sort of things that modern games just don't really do as much. You'll be exploring jungles, caves and ruins, battling poachers, demons, insects, even giant dinosaurs. The combat is pretty visceral to be fair, and there is multiple death animations. The levels themselves are like mazes is the best way to describe them. There's little points of interest, there's little secret areas and stuff dotted around. You even go underwater as well, but the water's really weird because when you look down into it, it shows you a reflection of like the outside world. So you're like, that goes really far down when you jump in. It's like a little puddle. The remastered update includes frame rate boosts, optional ray tracing, modern controls, obviously also better resolutions and stuff like that. However, the game is pretty much left as it is. There's very few modern mechanics to it outside of that. And the graphics in some parts didn't get a huge polished pass and they still look quite ropey. So graphically, this game, it's alright. I mean, if you're craving that nostalgia with some clarity, this really delivers with its high resolution textures, better lighting, dramatically reduced fog so you can see further away into the distance. It's still got that retro chunky feel, but now it's crisp enough to enjoy. Sound-wise, it stays pretty true to form. It's got tribal drums, alien roars, echo and gun beats around the levels. It's rough around the edges. Again, it's had no modern polish, just pure retro immersion and style. So in conclusion, this is one of these games where they've definitely just went for a remaster and kept it super faithful to the original. And they haven't really improved a lot. Like level design, the controls are clunky, platforming is still a little bit rough as well, and it just feels a little bit old school, like no quick saving, and it's missing other quality of life improvements I would have expected to see in a modern shooter. However, if you love retro FPSs and dinosaurs, then this game is a bit of a wild ride. It's one of them games, it's going to take you between 7 and 10 hours to complete, which isn't too bad at all. The gameplay loop does falter a little bit towards the end, I would say though. You know, it's nostalgic, it's bloody, it's one of them games maybe you should just play, you know, kind of experience where first person shooters came from. At around 15 quid, it's not that expensive. That's all I've got to say on this one, so I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.